So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what we got to do to get a certificate of insurance, also known as COI. This is an email here. This is a standard email we receive for someone, a customer, and this is a common customer we have, Southern California electrical firm, that they request certificates of insurance. So here they said, "Good morning. Can we fix this COI? Note, to be compliant with the endorsements that are submitted will require the policy number and effective date on the endorsement page. Please submit the following missing insurance items. General liability policy, 30-day notice of cancellation is missing." So we're going to come back to this one because this one is a little more complicated. It needs to have this specific document that was missing in the original one that was probably sent out probably by Jamel, our service manager, who is amazing and handles a lot of these, but we are now trying to teach how to do it. So this is what the certificate looks like that Jamel sent. This is perfect right here. This is right. We had the certificate holder there, Tyler Development, the one that they asked for, and blah, 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 blah. Here are the endorsement pages. So this is this first one here is a certificate. This second one is an endorsement page. So these are additional documents that get added to the certificate. These are actual policy documents that get added to the certificate that are required. So additional insured, lessees, additional insured state government, subdivisional, political, subdivision permits, blanket. Let's see here. This is, and then we'll go on, additional insured. So the one that they're looking for is a 30-day notice of cancellation on policy termination to third party. It looks like this might be, no, that's not it. Okay, so anyways, they're missing something, but we're going to come back to this one because I want to just show how to actually generate a certificate. So here's another request from them. They ask for a lot of these. So here they're saying, "Can we get a COI, please?" Very basic. And here they're sending us kind of the instructions to get the certificate. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up EasyLinks, log in. Make sure you are good to log in to EasyLinks. You're good to go and get in there. So then we're going to go directly, once we're in, we're going to type in their actual name on the search applicants. This is their company, Southern California Electrical Firm. Boom. Now we're at their account. And here we go to certificates. So you'll see overview, policy details, quotes, blah, blah, certificates. We're getting them a certificate. We should already have a certificate master set up. So this is the master certificate of liability insurance, and these are all individual companies that need to be added as additional insured or certificate holders. So when they do a project, this asphalt development company wants to make sure they have that, and they want to be named on there. So this is basically what a certificate is. BTC Builders, they want Southern California to show them a certificate and have their name on it as a additional insured. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a holder. So now that the master is already set up, it's pretty straightforward. All we got to do is come back here, check out what they need exactly. So we have their general liability and their umbrella. So this automobile and workers' comp, we can disregard these two. These are a different company does these right now, and we're trying to get those policies too. But here they require 1 million, 2 million, 1 million, 50,000, 5,000 for per occurrence, general aggregate, products and completed. We already have this, so we're just going to go ahead and issue them the certificate. And they need that endorsement there too. Contract additional named insured, which is those additional docs. And so we just need to make sure we name them correctly. So here they're saying, please send all certificates of insurance to this, and the certificate holder address. So let's just make sure we have the right certificate holder that they're looking to be added on. I'm thinking it's going to be this one. List following as additional insured as well as certificate holder. Each certificate holder is to receive a separate insurance certificate, so they're going to need two. So we're going to do first this one. We'll just start with the building works. So we'll go back. I copied that, and we're going to paste it here, building works. Now we're going to go back. We're going to get their address. Do it again. Put it in the address line. Now we're going to go back. Get their whatever. City zip. All that fun stuff. Laverne, California. And do they need anything else before I submit that? Do they need any wording or anything? You kind of want to look through these to make sure. Certificates in effect. No, it looks like it should be good. So I'm just going to go ahead and issue this one. And let's just make sure the documents are in there. Okay, so then here, usually they need some additional documents. Here we can do adding, holder remarks like in the description of the certificate. So, oops, wrong tab. In the description of the certificate, sometimes they need certain description like, added as additional insured. Like sometimes they want that wording in that. So right now they don't require anything like that, so we're leaving that blank. We'll go over here to documents. And we want to include a few of these documents. Notice of cancellation, we'll give them that. We'll give them these additional insured docs. So these three are what we're going to add: a blanket additional insured waiver, additional insured primary non-contributory, and then notice of cancellation. And then we're going to go ahead and press save and distribute. And before I download these, I'm just going to go ahead and do the other one. So let's just do the other one. This is Nav and Zahida. We'll add them. Boom. Get their address. And finally their city. And boom. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go here. If they need anything else, this should already be all set up. If they want any remarks. And then here, we're just going to give them these 3 additional documents, save and distribute. And now this one should be generated as well. And then what we'll do is now, let's go back to Zav. Was it Zav? Oops. Okay, so there's 2. We already had one, it looks like. Which is the one we just did. Today is June, so this is probably this one. Today is June 9th. So we're going to go ahead and open that one. That should be the one that we just did. And it's going to go ahead. So see there, I pressed preview, and it opened up this one. Okay, great. So this is the first one. I'm just going to copy their name, and I'm going to save it as SCEF COI. Boom. So there's the first one I'm going to save, and then we'll go back. Let's just make sure the name, building works. So now we're going to go back here, and we're going to do building works. And it's this one, the one I just did. See, these have timestamps. We just did this one. It's June 9th. So I'm going to go ahead and click these 3 dots. Once I find it, press preview. And now I'm going to go ahead and save it. Again, SCEF. And then it's building works COI. Is that how you spell their name? Yep. Okay, great. And then what I'm going to do is go back here. Oh, it looks like they needed some more stuff. That was Appendix C. What is Appendix B? What is this? Ah, I don't know what that is. This is like a labor lien. This is not regarding this. So I would disregard these. These don't look like they could be important to us. Like they just want the certificate. So she might have just forwarded additional documents that were not necessary. So I'm just going to go ahead and reply. And I'm going to say, hello, Jocelyn. Hi, Jocelyn. Please see attached the requested certs. Let me know if you have any questions or need anything else. Thanks. So I'm going to go ahead and send these 2 over. Computer's a little bit slow because I'm recording. And send these 2 over. Boom. And wait for them to load. Sent. Done deal. So that was one of them. Check that off the list. Looks like this one, she needed another one. Let's just do it one more time just for the training. So we're going to go ahead and now add another holder. You can just assume that that's right where we're going to go. Here we have to kind of look at these. They have all these contracts, subcontracting agreements. So you want to make sure you're kind of able to read these. These are very important. let's find in this document, there's going to be somewhere that shows for insurance requirements. So in this one, we're going to look through it, and you got to use your best judgment here. So here we found one that says subcontract insurance requirements. Certificate holder for this project is Glass Residential Group Inc. And look, they need this. Additional insured for this project is, please supply additional insured documents for that and that. And let's see if there's anything else. Please supply waiver, subrogation. So there's a few additional documents that they need. Products completed, okay, non-contributory. All right. Same thing. We're going to do the same thing. These are all the requirements for general liability. And umbrella, which is what we have. So we're just going to issue them the exact same certificate. Same thing. It looks like the additional insured is this company, but the certificate holder is that company. So certificate holder is literally this one. This is the certificate holder. So we're going to issue that. And Santa Monica Boulevard. Let's close these out because we're done with those. And let's see here. Let's get rid of these two just because these are slowing the computer down. And copy that. Get that in there. Okay. And here they might need a holder remark showing this is the additional insured. So I'm just going to put this in the holder remarks. I'm just going to put project additional insured. And I'm just going to put that there, see if that works out for them. And then here I'll put the additional documents again. Boom. And save and distribute. And then now that one, once that generates, we will go back. And what was their name again? Mehrad. Am I typing that wrong? MEH. Okay, since it didn't pop up, I'm going to press download now, see if that does anything. It might just need a sec. Like we might have to change tabs and then come back to certificates. And then once it give it a second to kind of populate, but sometimes you got to leave the tab, come back, and that will help it. So let's try it now. Nothing still, huh? That's strange. Did I type it in wrong? Let's figure this out. Something seems strange here. Looks like it didn't want to go in. Okay, let me just check one more thing again. So, that is why. It's because it's actually Glass Residential Group. So, easily mistaken. I looked at the additional insured, but it's actually this one, Glass. So, there I had to troubleshoot that real quick, but easy fix. Glass Residential Group Inc. I'm just going to copy that so I can paste it. I'm just going to put SCEF COI. This is how I like to name them. And then I'm going to come back to her. I'm going to say same thing again. Hi, Jocelyn. Please see attached COI requested. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. And then we will go ahead and send this over. That should be good. That should be what she's looking for, hopefully. And we're going to go ahead, send. Boom, done. Next. She's got a couple more. So I think we did this one. Paladine, or did we skip this one because it had the issues, the 30-day notice of cancellation? So, okay, let's troubleshoot this one. So now, this one is Tyler Development Corp. Let's go to Tyler Development Corp. And let's just look at it real quick. This is the one she needed, and it had the primary, it had this, it had that, and then the last page I believe showed waiver of rights, policy termination to third party. This endorment policy. Please provide. Okay, so here you'll see at this last page is a 30-day notice of cancellation. This is basically notifying a third party that a policy is canceling. This is an endorsement that we added on. It says, please provide a list of third parties broadening, and we will add to the policy for no additional premium. If we send a notice of cancellation, we will send it directly to, okay, so this one, I'm just going to go ahead and forward this to Taylor, who's our underwriter. And I'm going to say, hi, Taylor. Are you able to add this entity, Tyler Development Corp, as a third party notice of NOC stands for notice of cancellation. On the last page of our COI, certificate of insurance, it shows that we need to add them, and it is no additional premium. So basically that's saying we can add this company. He's going to return us a 30-day notice of cancellation at no additional premium, and he's going to get us the right document for that, and we're going to have to add that in. So it looks like we did this one. We're now handling this one. I think we handled this one, and I think she's got one more. This one, it looks like she just needs another COI, subcontract agreement. Let's take a look at it. We'll do this one and wrap it up. This one is for RJ Smith, blah, blah, blah. Project address, Manhattan Beach. This is, let's go see if there's any insurance requirements. None there. Let's look at the second one. And let's see if there's any insurance requirements here. Don't see any. Huh. Okay, so then, yeah, you always want to kind of look at their emails, their email trail to see if there's anything I'm missing. But let's just take a look one more time. Usually it'll just say, there it is. Sorry, I missed that. Before you begin work with a job, generalize an liability coverage as an additional insurance certificates and RJ Smith Construction are also required. So it doesn't really say there how they want to be named. Usually it'll give us a clear certificate like the other ones that we just did. But here we go. Insurance, 1 million, 2 million. We already have all this coverage in place. And let's see. I'm not seeing. Notice your insurance carrier, material supply, and form. So you kind of really have to dig through this. Your employees, blah, blah, blah. Preliminary correspondence. Owner is listed on the... Okay. All right. So this is how they want to be named. And I had to really kind of dig for that one. That one was a little trickier. But we're just going to go ahead and add them. And, oops, it's still saving the other one. Copy. Hopefully this copies. Yes. And then obviously we'll take that and put it in the right spot. Unit B and C. Boom. California, boom. And they also want the documents, don't forget. We're going to add these, boom, 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 and save and distribute. All right. And this might take a sec. RJ. Which one is it? It's the one we just did. So this is this one. And take that. Same thing as the last one. SEF, RJ Smith, COI. Boom. Okay, and then now we'll go ahead and reply. Same thing. Hi, Jocelyn. Attached is the COI requested. And I'm just going to keep this one short because I just did like 3 other ones. And she's just hearing from me over and over. So these are live, guys. Like, I'm actually doing this, live. So you can see exactly how I'm handling these. And then I go find it. Boom. And it's pretty straightforward. It's a little tedious when you're reading through to find out how they want the certificate named, but I think this was good practice here. So those are the 3. We're missing 1. We still need to get that back from Taylor. Once we have that, we'll include that in the original document sent over. I'll just add that in. We also have a merging tool. You could just type in on Google like merge PDF, and you can just add their new document, add it in. And just merge it, make it pretty simple if you need to. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully that explains a little more detail how to do certificates, and that is some good training. We'll see you guys soon. Any questions, let me know. See you soon. Bye.